Morning everyone. So it is day, let's see if we can do this right this time, 9. So I did not record yesterday. I went to the doctor's. I spent all morning at the hospital. And I was really frustrated afterwards and kind of depressed. I guess that's a good way to put it. The news wasn't necessarily bad, but it wasn't great. And I haven't really decided if it's something I want to share with you guys or if it's just something I want to pretend like it's not happening and ignore it, because sometimes that's what I prefer to do. So I'm gonna try fasting. My husband wants me to do a 3-day fast. I don't know if I can do it, but we're gonna try. All right, so I am, let's see if my camera can do a job. I am 17 hours into my fast. I'm gonna try to make it a couple days because my tummy's bothering me and having trouble eating anyways, so it might be nice. I'm not gonna do any coconut milk. I'm not doing any coffee. I'm just trying to give my digestive system a true break. So I'll probably just do some bone broth. And so far, I'm not really hungry. I had to get Henry some food this morning and that was kind of rough. You know, cause like, for me at least, like I'll be grabbing blueberries and throwing them into his yogurt, and I have a tendency to like snack a little bit while I'm making this stuff. So that's the only hard part. It's not that I'm hungry, it's just that I have this habit that I just eat whatever I'm giving him while I'm making it. So, like I said, day 9, I'm gonna fast for, my goal is 3 days, but I probably won't make it that far. You know, I probably shouldn't say that. I am going to fast for 3 days. Failure is not an option. You know, I think I tend to do that. I don't know if you guys do it, but like I leave myself wiggle room or an excuse. Like I start saying, oh, well, I don't know if I can make it 3 days. That seems awfully hard. You know, hopefully I'll make it, or I may make it, and maybe I need a mentality shift. So I am going to make it 3 days. I'm not sure if I'm gonna exercise or not. I haven't decided, because like exercising while you're fasting is really good for you, but I want to succeed at fasting, and I feel like sometimes when you pile too much on yourself, you tend to fail just because there's just so much and you get stressed. Well, I will update you guys through the day and through the next few days if I continue my fast. I hope you guys are having a good morning. Hey y'all, so I am 19 hours into my fast and I'm doing fine. We just went to Walmart. Now we're going on a play date and it's a little rough. I fall into the same trap that a lot of stay-at-home moms fall into, and that when I go out with my kids, I want to get Starbucks. And so that's gonna be a really hard thing not to do this time, because like, I don't know if any of you guys have kids, but while we're out, at least one of them will throw a tantrum, if not both, multiple times. So Starbucks is like my little "you did a good job, mama" treat. So it's the one habit that I just really haven't been able to get rid of. So it's gonna be a little hard, but I think I'm gonna make it. All right, y'all, so I just put the kids down and I'm 23 hours into my fast. So I've been feeling pretty good so far. I got a little hungry around 11. So I'm having a little trouble right now, because right now is usually when I like turn on the TV or I listen to an audiobook and I eat lunch. So, and this is like my favorite meal of the day. I usually can skip breakfast, no problem. I can skip dinner, but lunch really gets me for some reason. But I'm doing pretty good so far. I'm not that hungry. I might have some bone broth just so I don't feel tempted to eat. And I've been really bad about drinking water today, so I really need to chug some water. Alright y'all, I feel like I say that every single time. I need to find some more intros to do with you guys. So it's gonna be backwards again, probably, but hopefully I'll figure out how to fix it before I post it. I'm almost 29 and a half hours into fasting and I feel pretty good. About 2 or 3 today, so that's about 25, 26 hours in. I started to get a little hungry, and I don't know if I was actually hungry or if I just felt like eating. So I had a cup of bone broth, and that kind of fixed everything. And then about an hour ago, I was getting up from the floor and I got a little bit of a head rush. So I told my husband, and he said I needed salt. So I'm currently drinking some, I don't know if you guys can see it. No, I don't have much left. I'm drinking some bone broth, some fresh bone broth. My husband pressure cooked a chicken for dinner and gave me some of the broth, or the fat, I guess, to drink. So it's going good so far. I don't really feel hungry, so I'm gonna at least try to make it until tomorrow morning. So if I wake up not feeling well, I'm gonna eat. And if not, then I honestly, I feel like I have more energy than I've ever had. So this is actually kind of nice. Maybe I've been eating too much. So I taped a rant earlier, and I think I'm not going to put it in here, but I wanted to tell you guys, and this is not coming from someone on YouTube, this is in my personal life. If I say something like, oh, I don't eat processed foods, or I don't eat sugar or gluten, or I say that I try not to eat things that have more than 2 ingredients, or if I say that I don't want to eat Chick-fil-A nuggets because God knows what's in them, that is not a reflection of you guys. Like, I'm not judging any of you. So as far as I'm concerned, we all do research, we all make decisions for ourselves and our families on what we think's best. So all I did was read a few books and look at my budget, and I'm trying to do the best for my family. And for me, not having sugar in my house, I consider that to be the best for my family. You know, not letting my son drink juice, you know, that's just a decision that I've made for my family. You know, if I see any of you giving your children juice, I'm not gonna care, because they're not my children and because they're yours. You make the decisions for them. So please know that I'm not judging any of you when I say that. And also, please don't judge me for eating that way. At least I would appreciate it if you don't judge me for eating that way. Alright, so day 9 is done. It went pretty well. I'm fasting. I'm enjoying it, actually. If I really like it, which it seems like I'm going to, I'm going to start doing 5-2 fast, which is actually a diet. It's called the 5-2 diet. And in the 5-2 diet, you eat whatever for 5 days of the week. And then you pick 2 days a week and you fast for 24 hours. I did that before I got pregnant with my second child, and I had actually started losing weight from it. It worked really well for me. And I was not eating very healthy at the time because I didn't know that I had celiac. So it worked really well, even with like the eating out and Starbucks and stuff that I was doing. So if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have a comment, please leave it below. And as usual, if you are not subscribed, please subscribe. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.